Good evening. Every weekend, pag walang lakad, gawain natin para medyo masarap yung weekend, nililinis muna yung kwarto. Kasi merong 2 days na panahon para magpahinga. So, linis-linis muna. So, since malinis ang kwarto ko ngayon, I'll also take advantage to document yung setup ko ngayon kasi medyo marami nang nabago. Nawala. Nabago meaning nawala at nadagdag. So, ang kama, ganun pa rin. Hindi pa rin ako nakapagpalit ng bedsheet. May nakita akong bago pero medyo walang budget kaya hindi muna ako bumili. So, technically, itong bedsheet na to, walang labahan. Walang labahan yan. Pagka may gala, nilalaban natin yan. So, silk ang pinili natin para minsan kasi 3 hours lang ang tulog. Siyempre, pagkahiga mo, gusto mo yung dire-diretso na. So, na-discover ko, medyo komportable ako sa silk. Hindi makate. Medyo mainit nga lang minsan. Ang maganda sa silk, madaling labhan. So, hindi nagmamantsa. Ano bang meron dito? So, full face earphone para habang nagpapaantok, pwede manood ng movie o makinig ng music. Medyo napansin ko baka yung maliit na earphone, the kind na pinapasok mo yun sa tenga, medyo masakit sa tenga. Pero pag gantong full face, medyo hindi komportable. Pero actually mas masarap siyang gamitin kasi may cushioning. Tsaka yung bass sound niya mas buhay. Normally, actually medyo mas mura pa nga ito para na sa mga maliliit na earphone. Yung sound quality niya far more superior kumpara sa maliliit na earphone. Philips made in China. One of the best earphones na nabili ko. Hindi naman tayo mapili pero medyo na-appreciate ko tong earphone na to. Then, ano pa ba? Let's start from left to right. So, normal speaker, 2.1. Connected to everything. No need to disconnect the audio jacks o lahat. Naka-route dito sa 2.1 na to. Not too loud, not too silent. So, okay tayo sa 2.1 habang wala pang budget. Then, ating workaholic na Xbox 360. So, this is the elite version. Yung una ko suffered the red ring of death after 1 year of use. So, this is my second one. The original controller from my first Xbox. And this comes with the Elite. So, medyo paranoid na tayo sa red ring of death. A few things na pwede natin gawin to improve yung airflow ay to rate the Xbox 360 a bit higher from the floor or from the table. So, meron lang tayong cardboard cutouts, pakalat-kalat dyan yung ginamit natin. Then, I removed some of the panels, removable panels sa side to maximize yung airflow. So, yan lang ang ginawa natin to improve the airflow. Then, make sure na sa likod, wala masyadong space konti para sa airflow. Although, it's not a good idea to put the power brick at the back. But in this case, since mataas naman yung aking 360, so yung exhaust coming out of the back is not being blocked by this power brick. So, okay pa rin yan. Pero normally don't put the power brick at the back of the 360 because it will block yung pinaka main exit ng exhaust niya. Then ang ating library, 1 terabyte, of course, Western Digital. So pagka nasira to, wala akong dapat sisihin kundi ang sarili ko. So far, halos mapupuno na tong 1 terabyte ko. Magdamagang bukas, magdamagang download. Very reliable. And unfortunately, I got the USB 2.0 version. And ang connection niya USB lang. Most of the drives that comes out right now is using USB 3.0, and for almost the same price, meron na ring network connectivity, and at the same time, basically ang internals niya ganun pa rin. And you can buy now at least around 3 terabytes, the same form factor nito. 3 terabytes meron na. Konting dagdag na lang sa budget. And recently, I discovered this very, very nice product. They make I/O devices, input-output devices. Its name is Rapoo. So, medyo nagtataka kayo siguro kung ano to. Basically, ito ay wireless USB dock lang ng wireless keyboard and wireless mouse. But they really did a good job on the design. Piano black. And it's really very pleasant to the eyes looking at this dock on the side of your table. Then maybe you notice na merong red and green. So hindi lang siya actually dock. So battery charger na rin siya ng mouse batteries natin. So after 2 weeks bago ko na-discover itong itong dock na pala to ay battery charger din. So that's an added bonus kasi medyo power hug yung ating mouse. And here is the actual mouse. Rapoo. So, ngayon, since nagcha-charge yung ating battery, powerless siya. But, what the good thing about this mouse is, first, wireless siya. See, full-size mouse. And it has buttons that more than I need. Bakit maraming buttons? Of course, programmable siya. And the best thing about this mouse, you can set the sensitivity by pressing this CPI. So, meron siyang 4 settings. And setting 1 is the most accurately sensitive. And setting 4 is the most fastest and most sensitive. So, without setting up in Windows, you could change the sensitivity of the mouse by press of the button. And ang pinakagusto ko dito sa mouse na to, I can store my passwords on each buttons. So I can program the most passwords. So ngayon maraming lagi gumagamit ng email, meron kang Facebook account, marami kang online games, online banking. So ang password mo kadalasan ginagamit mo at madalas mong malimutan. So, etong mga buttons na to stores most of my passwords. Then, that's what I like about this mouse. Then, of course, ang kanyang big mama, the keyboard. So, this is one of the sexiest keyboard that I own. Ako medyo madali ako manawa sa keyboard. Pero kadalasan namang binibili ko yung mura at very functional. Pero ito, one of the most sexiest keyboards. So, manipis. It is actually a laptop keyboard. But as you can see, it's wireless. At the same time, bukod sa wireless siya, may touchpad pa siya. So, very very seldom ako makakita ng keyboard na wireless, very slim, may touchpad, and at the same time, with built-in lithium batteries. So, ang maganda pa dito, sa sobrang tagal niyang ma-discharge, malilimutan mo na kung kailan ka huling nag-charge. So, itong cradle charger niya actually is very seldom used. So, but it looks good when it's charging. So, very nice, right? Gandang tingnan. Ganda, neat yung table. Dahil din sa cradle niya. Then, next thing sa table natin ay ating 2-year-old na iPad Touch. I think this is 3rd generation. 2nd generation has a black cover. This one stainless steel. Pero ito scratch. Stainless steel na. I also have the 4th generation. Pero syempre, pagbago, kay Mrs. muna. Yung luma sa atin. So, fortunately, lahat ng latest apps, pwede pa rin dito. Kailangan lang i-update mo siya ng firmware. Maraming useful apps ako dito. One of the things that I like is this Air video server where I can access my videos on my desktop wirelessly, and my PDF reader na lagi kong ginagamit because andito ang transit map ng KL. So, para hindi maligaw, lagi kong dala to. LRT map ng KL. So, pretty useful gadget. So, emails, I use this. Facebook, Farm Bill, almost like a full-page computer that runs 2 days without charging. Very portable. At the same time, music player pa. So, it's really a no-brainer to have one. At least an iPad. If you cannot afford an iPhone like me. So, what's next? Unahin muna natin tong remote. Earlier, nakita niyo yung kanina, what I like about this remote. Because I usually watch movies when the lights are turned off. And sometimes when you want to change the channel or adjust the volume, you cannot see the buttons of the remote kasi patay nga ang ilaw. So, ang very nice function na gusto ko dito, which you really see on cell phones and other gadgets, but very seldom on remote controls, is backlight. You can see it. So, every time na pipindot ka ng buttons, it will light up. So, it's really, really good of Samsung to add features like this sa remote. Then, of course, the actual TV. It's LED backlight, not an LED TV. It's an LED LCD TV. LED backlight LCD TV. So, basically, in terms of picture quality, nothing much different sa LCD, but yung power consumption niya is significantly reduced. Ito ata ang model na to around 15 watts lang. So, comparable lang sa bombilya. So, kahit iwan mo magdamag, parang gumagamit ka lang ng bombilya. Torrent. Then, what I like about this is yung kanyang very thin profile. It is less than an inch thick. But actually, it really doesn't matter naman kasi pag nanonood kang TV, nakaharap ka naman eh. Hindi ka naman sa gilid tumitingin. So, basically, LCD makapal, LED na manipis, parehas lang yan. Pero kung ang price range naman nila, parehas lang, go for the LED. In the long run, makakatipid ka sa kuryente. Then, of course, lagi tayong Samsung kasi with the same functions, ang Samsung mas mura compared sa Sony or hindi ko naman na-consider kahit kailan ng LG, but Sony or Toshiba or Philips or Panasonic. Usually, ang Samsung with the same functions has a cheaper price. At the same time, this model, what I like about this model, it can drive this external hard disk drive directly. So, without a computer, I can access the movies, the pictures, music in this drive directly via USB. So, my previous TV cannot do that, although pareha silang Series 5. Then, about the TV, based on experience, ang unang nagagasgas ay ang base. So, sabi ko sa sarili ko, next time, hindi ko tatanggalin yung plastic. Ang masama, ang pangit yan tingnan. Pero I'd rather look at this like this kaysa naman sa gasgas siya. Kasi yung gasgas, mahirap nang ibalik. Yung ganito, at least kahit paano na-preserve mo yung gloss ng yung gamit. Pero I also found out na kung medyo nagasgas na, para magandang gamitin yung car wax. Usually, yung mga base car wax, isang sachet, 15 pesos lang. So, pwede mong gamitin yon sa Samsung glass. Hindi siya nakakasira. Yung kanyang scratch medyo natatakpan. So, once in a month, pwede mong gawin yon. Yung mga scratches, actually, hindi mo na mapapansin. Then, yes, siyempre, ang aking OS. So, mapapansin nyo, animated wallpaper to. Makikita mo dyan. Okay. Merong gadgets above the animated wallpaper. So, ang gamit ko para maging ganyan ay ang VLC. So, it's a pre-program, libre. Sinet downloads, makakita nyo VLC. And you can play any kind of video and set it into desktop. So, you will have an animated desktop. And now I'm running Windows 7, which I find really, really stable compared sa Windows Vista. So, sa Windows Vista, usually every month nagpo-format ako kasi medyo mabagal na. Hindi na ganun kabilis. Nagahang ito, hindi ko na maalala kung kailan ako huling nag-format. Run smoothly pa rin. Then, of course, ano bang bago? Medyo gusto ko ngayon yung bagong version ng Safari. O, gulat kayo dito. Nakakita na ba kayo ng browser na may opening screen? Actually, kanina nag-play siya ng video nung first time ko siyang magamit. Pero ngayon, mukhang wala. Hindi siya nag-play. Siguro every first time lang. Pero this is one of the most good-looking browsers na nagamit ko. Especially itong kanilang most visited bookmarks ang tawag sa page na to, or top sites. It occupies half of the screen Pero it gives you access, direct access sa mga most visited sites. So first time kong gamitin to, pero it already recommends, of course, Apple Store, Yahoo, Google Maps, YouTube, CNN, eBay, Wikipedia, walang Facebook. Bakit kaya? So, pero hindi ko yan ginagamit kasi New York Times daw. Siyempre, Chrome tayo. In terms of functionality at bilis, mas preferred ko ang Chrome. Medyo inabutan na nga lang siya ng ibang browser sa design. Hindi na masyado nagbago ang appearance ng Chrome. Pero technically in terms of speed, the best pa rin ang Chrome. And wala akong laptop ngayon, so my desktop is driving this monitor. It's a Sandy Bridge 4 physical cores. Yes. Hindi siya dual core with hyper-threading. It's a 4 physical cores, pero walang hyper-threading. Sandy Bridge na siya. Actually, nasa likod siya. Yan ang advantage ng medyo malaking monitor. You can hide all the clutter at the back. And your setup will look clean. Will look clean. So, meron akong experience dito sa Malaysia. Yung pre-release version ng Sandy Bridge, medyo excited ako, so bumili kagad ako. As it turns out, meron palang problema yung SATA board ng pre-release version ng Sandy Bridge. Fortunately, under warranty pa yung desktop ko. Nagbaka sakali ako to try the warranty. Baka sakali lang, baka swertein. Pero as it turns out, napakaganda pala ng service dito sa Malaysia. Or particularly yung store na binibilang ko. At the same day, within 1 hour, they replaced the motherboard. They even installed it for me without any fees. So, one of the best experience na naranasan natin as a consumer. So, from then on, doon ako lagi bumibili ng gamit natin. Ano pa ba? So, kadalasan sa lalaki, burara. And I found out one of the best ways to make your table neat as possible is to use trays and boxes and cans to put all your things together. So, although medyo halo-halo sila, at least hindi naman sila pakalat-kalat sa lamesa. And one of the cheapest ways to put your DVDs together, like kung ginagawa ay shoe boxes. Hindi mo kailangang bumili ng rack. One shoebox can house 50 DVDs already. Then, ano ba to? So, since marami tayong wireless devices, kailangan natin ng batteries, rechargeable batteries. You cannot have too much. One is enough. One is not enough. So, batteries lying around, backup. Ito. Tickets ng mga movies na pinapanood natin. Iba pa rin syempre yung manonood ka sa big screen, lalo na ngayon 3D. So, these are the movies that I recently watched. Motor shows. Then, ang aking very, very cheap, well appreciated lamppost. So, napakamura na ito. Kung sa Pinas to, siguro mga 2,000. Dito, mga 500 lang. Bili ko yata dito. So, cool thing about this is, to switch it, you can just put switch lang siya. So, sabi ng tatay ko, wag mong gamitin ang paa mo sa TV. Pang remote ng TV. Kadalasan kasi sa remote namin sira. So, lagi ako pinapagalitan ni tatay pag ginagamit ko ang paa ko. Pero ito, designed siya to be operated by foot. So, hindi tayo papagalitan ni tatay dito. Oops. What else? What else? Oh, syempre, to keep your table neat, kailangan mo syempre ng organized storage ng CD, DVD, games. So, CDR King, 100 lang yata ito, 150, less than 200. You get around 50 sleeves already. CDR King. And, syempre, you must have a comfortable seat, at least any seat na may pull backrest. Pull backrest. Kailangan minimum. Kailangan mahal, kailangan lang may pull backrest and anything that has tilt function. And of course, footrest. Actually, hindi ito footrest. Yan yung maleta ko. Pinutungan ko lang ng oversize na naunan. And syempre, to keep your foot clean, meron kang dapat doormat sa tapat ng lamesa. At syempre, ang actual lamesa. Ito, syempre, we put a lot of thought in selecting this table. To maximize the space, I choose the L-shaped one that can house all of these things, these gadgets, and at the same time have more space, more room. Oh, nga pala, pinaka well appreciated, very cheap addition dito sa setup na to ay ang ating bamboo table mat. Actually ito, tingin ko ano to pang sahig to, pero bagay naman, di ba? So, it doubles also as a mouse pad. Hindi na kailangan ng mouse pad. I won't damage the table. So, kawayan, matibay, hindi basta-basta nagagasgas. At the same time, very well made. Sa Daiso, 150 pesos lang to, Daiso. Japanese store. Then, syempre, kailangan natin ng Tabasco sauce. Kailangan natin ng UFC ketchup. Dito kasi sa Malaysia, kakaibang ketchup. Ang ketchup dito maanghang na matamis. Walang banana ketchup, kaya kailangan pa natin mag-smuggle ng UFC. So, ito mga 2 buwan So, para di ko pa naubos kasi meron tayong Tabasco. Ang favorite kong inumin dito, Kukapo Joy Juice. Kukapo. Walang katigas-tigas Kukapo. And siyempre, para hindi masyado bumaho ang kwarto, meron tayong Airwick Sampaguita scent. Jasmine pala. Jasmine scent. Screwdriver, laging dapat nakahanda yan. Cutter, para sa mga cable setup. Yung mga earphones natin, pakalat-kalat, chargers, wallet, susi. Suklay. Pag mahaba ang buhok mo, kailangan may extra kang suklay. Nakakahiya naman kung hindi maayos ang buhok pag gising. Ayun, paborito natin Yossi. Naubos ang allowance ko dito. Marlboro Black Menthol. Baba. Meron tayong manual dispenser ng pabango. Meron din tayong automatic electric dispenser. So, you can select spray time, interval time between 8 minutes or 15 minutes. So, good product. Very nice, automated. Nga lang medyo kailangan bumili ka ng proprietary spray cans. So, actually, you just need to switch yung nozzles nila. And you can just buy any air freshener with, under this size. So, itong importante dyan. So, the unique thing about this spray is, pag pinindot mo siya, controlled burst lang siya. Hindi siya tuloy-tuloy. Galing, no? 2 seconds lang. So, hindi siya na